Hey, we're back for the chilling adventures of Sabrina.
I'm Lofi.
And this is Jinxie.
And we are on episode 6 now, I believe. We weren't too into the last episode.
A lot of things went wrong.
So many things went wrong.
So, the main one, obviously, is Nick and Sabrina broke up. And it's totally wrong, but also makes sense. Because they are emotionally not in the same place.
Yeah, Nick's got a lot to process. Sabrina has so much going on that she doesn't have time to really support him like he needs. So it absolutely makes sense, but I'm still really upset by it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe their ship name's Nabrina.
Nabrina, really?
I think so.
I mean,
that's
cool.
what everyone's been putting in our comments.
Well, it's better than sick.
Hashtag Nabrina.
It's better than sick, so I think that's adorable.
Hashtag Nabrina. That's right, I did that.
Yeah. How awful would it be with Sabrina and Caliban? Caliban? Cabrina? No.
Cabrina's not that bad.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if there's any shippers.
Kalina?
We actually haven't seen the rest of the season, so
Kalina.
he might do something so horrible. So she left him in the past last time, which was like, okay. Like,
but oh man, it was very Doctor Who Centurion. He's like, I'm made of clay. I just waited.
Yeah, right.
Like literally until they reached the present. I'm like, damn, son.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't care about this whole regalia thing, and the whole thing about going to the past didn't really matter. So
I did like the interaction between Caliban and Sabrina in the past.
Yeah, because we got to see some of Caliban's personality.
Yeah, but yeah, otherwise I don't actually care about the quest.
Yeah.
It was better than the last one.
And then Roz is still a statue.
Yeah, and Harvey got the other teammates turned into pigs because he listened to the devil, who was free and causing havoc.
Yeah. And then...
then the bog witches and everybody showed up at
Hilda's
the end.
also turning into a fly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And she's went and gave Dr. Subarus a hug and everything, and it was so sad.
It was. Honestly, I can't list all the bad things that happened in the last episode. There's, like, so much more. Like, awful things that happened. Ridiculous things that are leading to more awful things.
Right.
That I think we should just watch the next one now.
And we hope that, like, because that was the, like, you gotta have an arc in a storyline, and that's, like, the everything's gone wrong arc, and a continuation of the episode before
every single thing.
A continuation of the episode before where everything went wrong.
Yeah.
And then this is the uptick, where those bog witches don't attack, and they join forces, and etc.
Do witchy stuff together.
Our choice is simple. Unite or die. You know me, Gryla. You know what I stand for. Now, please, will you listen to what I have to say?
Please, I'm so into this witch thing.
Right?
Do you have any gin?
It was definitely interesting, at least.
Where would we sleep? I brought my house.
The desecrated church. Sabrina, would you prepare it for our guests? Prudence and, Nicholas can help you.
She's like, I don't want to spend time with my ex-boyfriend right now. Zelda?
Any sign of our fugitive Dark Lord?
We've searched the Nine Circles, Mistress, and his Dark Lordship is nowhere to be found. But this gift came from.
Oh no.
Don't open it. Don't open it. It's Adam.
An not so thinly veiled threat that he's on his way to seek revenge for my
Come on, Lilith.
usurping him and imprisoning him. Pack my belongings.
Oh, come on. Chillax,
I must
Lilith.
leave hell at once. Seek safe haven
You're
elsewhere.
so much better than him. Lilith. Oh,
I don't need a reversal here, okay?
Right,
I need Lilith to move on and kick some ass.
I loved badass Lilith. It was the best.
And now she's just been like...
She's been a bad
worker
teacher.
bee for Sabrina right now, and that's it.
And you?
Good, yeah. Just didn't think we'd be seeing each other so soon.
Yeah, it's been like 5 minutes.
Right?
Your mortal side is showing. Your heartbreak's not a good look on witches.
Nick dumped me less than 2 hours ago. Prudence, I think I'm allowed.
Oh, I can make the pain go away.
No. Oh my god, these kind of spells are such a bad idea.
Forgive me, and what can you do?
I could drown you where you stand.
But of course. Zelda said you will be very helpful against the pagans.
I'm
There
glad
you go. Focus on the positive, Ambrose.
I'm glad they have different powers.
Mm-hmm.
Just regular
super
ones.
fun. Yeah.
So there's still time to stop that from happening and save Roz.
You keep saying that, Sabrina, but how? You don't have any powers.
Perhaps I can help.
Oh my god.
Caliban, sure.
I mean, at least you're useful.
What do you know about turning someone from stone to flesh?
He's made of clay.
True. Forgot about that.
He reminds you every episode. How could you forget?
She's got a lot going on. It's so funny. If Nick wasn't around, I wouldn't dislike Caliban as a partner for her.
Yeah. He's pretty entertaining in that, like, you're
himself.
Kind of,
surfer, conceited, fun. He's a nice distraction.
Airhead way.
Yeah, he's a nice...
Yes.
He adds, like, a nice lightness when he appears.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh no!
Was she spying with her snakiness? I'm so nervous about him. Like, will he turn her away once he realizes she's turning into a fly?
No. I mean, no, he's an incubus. He's got his own demon.
I guess.
It will be underneath.
Oh no, her magic's faded more.
Okay, Dr. C?
No. Stay away from me. Stay.
Oh no.
You need to explain to him.
We could align and rule hell together.
I mean, can you be king and queen without being, like, king and queen?
Get married.
Oh.
Married? I think we want different things, Caliban.
Are you certain of that?
100%. I don't want to turn the Earth into the 10th circle of hell, for starters.
Or what if I took that off the table?
Is this a negotiation?
Sure, if you have similar political values, why not?
And to be clear, our alignment would be political and not romantic.
Carnal?
Not carnal.
I mean, it's a very hellish thing.
I don't know if I trust Caliban, to be honest, though. I kind of feel like he'd betray her, but then I kind of feel like...
It's hard to tell. We don't know enough about him.
We suspected Nick for a long time, too, and then we didn't suspect him, and then it turned out that he was working for the Dark Lord originally.
Yeah.
But you must give me sanctuary. You worship me.
And what good has that done us?
Rude.
Oh. She's powerful, Zelda.
She's probably one of the only ones who still has power. Are you gonna go to Mrs. Wardwell?
Surprise! I'm your evil twin.
I'm kind of here for it.
Me too.
Oh, Harvey.
Roz broke. I don't know what happened.
I'm still really annoyed that Roz is turned into stone because she's such an interesting character.
Yeah.
We broke up. Earlier today.
What? How come?
Lots of reasons. I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't the right one.
I'm the queen of hell. He had the devil in him, which was my father. And now there's all those weird emotions.
No, please
Right.
don't. Please, Jesus, I can't.
If they have sex so that they're not virgins anymore,
Don't.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Don't.
I'd rather she sleep with Caliban. I'd rather they both just sleep with Caliban. There you go.
There's nothing that can be done.
You don't know that.
And I don't want to burden Zelda. I don't want to burden the coven. Not like this. I came here because I wanted to spend time with you
You've never
before.
been a defeatist before. What is this? You can't be that nonchalant about it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if you tell the others, they can come up with a solution, Hilda.
I do have a craving. Besides flies.
There's a diner in Riverdale, and it sells the juiciest
Riverdale.
hamburgers and the thickest milkshakes. Not that yours are not.
Please
It's
cross
Pops.
over to Pops.
It's
Please,
Pops.
at least bring a bag that says Pops on it. Please.
Right.
Stop teasing me with these Riverdale crossovers and then never show me anything from Riverdale.
We're closed.
What the fudge is that?
I don't know. She's alone, though. Why didn't you lock the door, Hilda?
Well,
Sign says you're open late.
Oh, it's the Southside. Is he a Southside Serpent?
I am too.
Oh no.
Come to the back then.
Oh no, don't kill somebody. Dr. C, you better hurry up.
Hey, you know what? I changed my...
There's not many servants left, okay? We needed all of them alive.
What am I offering?
Your love for Rosalind. Give it up and she'll be restored to flesh.
Give it up? What are you talking about?
Aphrodite is a goddess of love. She'll grant your wish but demands your heart's desire. Rosalind.
Oh, is Sabrina gonna do it?
Can he give up, like, his art or something instead?
Oh yeah. Is that what Pygmalion did?
Yeah.
There has to be some other kind of offering.
There is none. That is the price. Love for life.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I can't. I honestly cannot. This is so stupid.
Nothing happened.
Caliban?
His offering was rejected.
Is Roz not his true... Oh, God.
How do we even know any of this is real? Why would I lie?
Harvey! Caliban! Stop!
Strike me again, mortal, and I'll grind every bone on your body to sand.
Tell them, Roman. Tell them what you told me.
I should kick your ass.
Harvey! Please calm down.
That's so stupid.
She has powerful magics of transformation. She could turn your friend back into flesh.
For someone who's trying to earn our trust, why would you only tell us this now?
No. It's too dangerous. I mean, Cersei's power resides in her hands.
Time to cut off her hands.
I don't have magic.
Caliban does.
But I know where we can borrow some.
Why doesn't she have any fucking magic?
Right.
God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I want her to have magic so bad right now.
Oh, now Lilith is going to her.
I'm so excited for Lilith to meet Mary. This is so fun.
Mary? It's me.
Maybe you shouldn't trick her with Adam's voice. Are you gonna pretend to be Adam?
Oh my God, is she? She knows Adam.
That would be insanity.
Oh my God. I have such squee feelings about it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Adam.
I don't know. This is so
I mean, I'm happy to see you again. But this is really weird.
I love you.
Of course. This is heartbreaking.
It is, because Adam's actually dead.
I believe he was...
Oh, wow. That didn't take long.
Oh, God, Nick.
I am truly sorry you went through what you did. Everyone on this planet owes you a debt they can never repay. But you're not a martyr. And you're not an innocent. And don't ever disrespect me again, or you can forget about us ever being friends.
Sabrina.
Save it. Believe it or not, I have more important things to deal with than your drama and narcissism right now.
No. I mean, I kind of enjoy this.
Yeah,
and
me
I feel a little
too.
bad for Nick, though.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
Also-
accusing her of that was totally out of line.
Yeah, and I get that he's just jealous.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll knock some sense into him.
Don't kill Dr. C. Don't kill Dr. C.
She wouldn't kill Dr. C. Also, he has an incubus in him. She wouldn't be able to.
Good news. Dr. C. I'm not dying. Turns out, I just needed a little bit of blood. And that has made me so much last year.
Oh, you need to call Zelda right now.
I have all these eggs inside of me.
Oh, no.
Waiting to be fertilized.
Oh my God. Some crazy horror shit right now.
Yes, we are. We're terrified. Even the subtitles said terrified gasp.
Oh my God.
This is so not needed with everything going on. Like, it'd be a great filler episode, but...
You rang, cousin?
I did. I need your help with something. Caliban, see you later. Bye.
Rude.
I know, right?
I like his dramatic getaway. It's so Caliban of him. He's like, it's not required. He does it because he likes it.
In Dark Angel, when she's like, got a blaze. That's what he's like. Got a blaze.
Mm-hmm.
Sabrina Spellman and her family. They are witches. They seek to destroy you, to make you unholy. Tell me, Mary, are you weak when you let
It
Satan
is.
take hold of
I don't think they've even really,
Do you not feel him, woman?
shown in the previous episodes about, her being hardcore Christian or anything, so it's just out of nowhere.
I mean, we've seen that she is Christian, but not like
This.
Yeah.
Girl, don't give it away.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Wardwell doesn't seem this gullible. She's nice,
Yeah.
but this is why would she trust this rando priest?
I think she would. It's a trick. It's completely a trick.
I hope so.
Reveal thyself, deceiver.
Really? Someone stop
Come to Dr. C's. And bring a gun.
Hildy.
Hey, witches! Who wants some vino?
What is going on?
I like how they're all drunkards. I mean, just wine now? What about midnight margaritas?
Oh, God.
Practical magic style, baby. That's what you should be drinking.
Always on my mind. Oh, that scene's so creepy.
We are strong. I say we take our fight to them.
I don't know about this, Sabrina. I mean, yeah, because, like, honestly, at least then you're doing something. What's she gonna do? Take your power?
I guess maybe.
Oh, she said borrow. She said borrow earlier, so.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have to take them all down. She just has to grab one of them. Good to see you, Salem.
Please let this work. I need
Doesn't.
something
I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Something goodly.
Goodly. She's like, that's where I'm at. Goodly.
Give to me the power.
Oh, she said pesta, yeah. Oh, pesta must be short for pestilence.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, yeah, the Yule lads. I do love the Yule lads, to be honest.
This is a cool scene.
It is. Oh, I just hope she gets to Cersei.
I think they will. I feel like you've got to have some sort of small triumph. Just give me something, please.
I'm doing this.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't suspect a kitty.
Where did you come from?
She likes animals.
I got her. Do it now.
Hopefully, like, taking her out a little bit maybe will reverse Hilda's spell.
Ambrose is right, Cersei. We can do this the easy way.
Or we could do this the Zero Dark 30 way.
And get Hilda there, please. Jesus Christ. Harvey's like, I'm done with this shit.
You're gonna turn those pigs back into jocks.
Turn what into who?
Oh my God. I'm just pissed off.
You mean you have her, so she better turn Hilda back.
But nobody knows because Hilda didn't tell anybody. If Dr. C is dead and they can't resurrect him, I'm like gonna rage throw something.
Pagans did this. What? Turned you into a spider woman.
That's why you have to shoot me.
Call Sabrina right the fuck now. Right now. Call Sabrina right now.
It's the only way.
Do you know? I believe you're right, sister.
I mean, they can bring her back, so technically.
Yeah. Then drag her over, get Cersei to change her back, and then go bury her.
Right.
I don't know.
But she doesn't know anything about Cersei being there.
Yeah.
Glad to have you in the Fright Club, dude. I'm glad to be here.
What's his power?
Did she have one? He was adopted, so
Yeah,
we don't
I don't know.
He might just be some sort of lowly, you know?
I thought the hat was like a clue thing, but...
You're never gonna lose me. Promise.
Awkward. But whatever, they dated for a very long time.
Yeah.
It totally makes sense that he still has feelings for her.
Do I care that Rosalind's not his greatest love? No. To be honest, I don't.
Change over time. Buffy had to leave her greatest love and try to find other people. It happens in life.
The separation ritual is quite simple. Like splitting a yolk from an egg.
I know the Dark Lord's in him, but wouldn't she technically be stronger than Father Blackwood?
I mean, he is weakened. We know that.
Now that Lucifer's asleep, we have business to discuss. Quickly.
What kind of act?
Oh. One you are intimately familiar with.
We're gonna have sex? Like what? I don't get it.
Why don't you just say it?
Poor Dr. Cerberus.
Why was Miss Wardwell watching her barrier? Is she gonna turn into a witch hunter?
Maybe.
I suspect something's gonna go wrong here.
Why would you suspect that? Nothing ever goes wrong in this show.
No, Salem, I have to do this for my own good.
I don't know why. You can just
write my name on this one, next on the other.
work through it like a normal person.
No, but she's not a normal person. She doesn't have time to have these feelings.
It's been one day. Need time to emotionally deal with this stuff.
Yes, of course, Nick. Who else?
Not Harvey.
Harvey? No. I mean, I'll always love Harvey, but I don't think I still...
We're all over Harvey, Salem. Are there Harvey Sabrina shippers here watching, are you? Let me know. I want to know how many people are shipping Harvey and Sabrina.
There was no time in this series to really get the Harvey-Sabrina connection, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just more interesting. Nick is more interesting. Roz is more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is she adding his name too? This is not the way... Yeah, she put both on there. Girl, this is not how you do it. Just because you can use magics doesn't mean you should use magics.
It's just so totally unnecessary.
This is for Adam.
Well, you can just bury her, I guess.
If somebody's alive to bury her.
Yeah. One last.
I mean, I'm there for
She
that
dies
drama.
just as epically as she has lived.
So this show is just going completely off the rails. I mean, there's parts in this episode I didn't hate. Let's focus on the Hilda first.
Okay. This storyline is so ridiculous. It's one of my pet peeves in TV shows. The solution to the problem basically is that you need to talk to each other. But then they come up with these contrived reasons for not talking to each other. Although in Sabrina, they didn't even come up with a reason. Literally, she just never did.
Right.
So nobody ever stopped her from saying it.
I wouldn't hate it if it wasn't happening during all this. Like, if that was their, like, Monster of the Week episode or something. I'd be fine with it. But with all the other plot lines going on, it's not needed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially, it was like, oh, Cersei, can you heal these 2 people? And then can you heal these 4 people? But not heal this one person because nobody knew about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
the horror aspect was well done in the whole turning into a spider thing. If you're, like, that was clearly a horror, like, thing, which is not my thing. Like, body modification horror is, like, or body transformation horror is totally not my thing. So that's why I covered my face. But like you said, I think it would be a good Monster of the Week because it is, like, so horror. But it just... The reasons aren't working for me. And the thing is, I feel like they could have come up with reasons. Like, maybe in addition to spelling her to turn into a spider, maybe they spell her so that she can't say what's happening to her, right? Like, that would be cool. Because then she'd have to come up with ways that she could try and make him say it, but it would never work. And so then it would have, like, a reason for her not telling them is because she literally couldn't or something.
Or if it took place at a time when Zelda and Hilda's relationship was really strained, then that could possibly explain why she wouldn't tell her because they're already not getting along or something, and maybe she would get down on her for messing something up. Like, if it fit better into the storyline, I could see them sort of it making sense. But yeah, the sort of wishy-washy they went, not a huge fan of. I actually really liked I liked the horror elements. I liked the, like, getting to see her and Mr. C.
Dr. C,
C doing stuff together. Like, that
I
was
like
super
her
cute.
killing a South Side serpent.
Right?
Even though not really
It was
because I like the
funny.
serpents, but, like...
It was good.
Yeah.
But it just... too much going on and that bad placement. I really liked the Bog Witches.
Yeah, I like the Bog Witches too. I'm a little sad that all they did was give their power to Sabrina.
For now.
Because I want to see them use their power. And then adding in Mambo Marie. I'm suspicious of Mambo Marie, but also maybe not, because I feel like they might be bringing her as a romantic interest for Zelda, which I'm cool with. Like, just kind of the way that she was, like, hands.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. Like, I could just be seeing things, and maybe, like, I just want Zelda to have the connection with someone other than, like, Hilda. Like, she hasn't really...
They haven't even played up Hilda and Zelda's relationship this whole season. And that's one thing I loved about, like, the last season is sort of how they rebuilt their relationship a bit. And yeah, this season it's just been like...
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind bringing in someone for Zelda to have a connection to that's not just, like, her family. So I think that's kind of cool, but I'm also semi-suspicious because I'm always suspicious when they introduce new characters. So I don't know where they're going with that, but I don't know. I just hope that they do something with these witches. Because there's so many witches already, and we never get to see them use their magic because they don't have any right now, but...
I'm assuming we will. Otherwise, yeah, it's kind of I don't dislike how they did it with Sabrina. Like, if it's just sort of like a precursor, I did think that was interesting, how she, like, had their powers. That was fun.
Yeah. But otherwise, we just see them doing a ritual after ritual, and they're, like, the same. So when she got to use her powers at the carnival, like, got to drown a person, got to have the Yule lads attack that person, and have that person do pestilence. Like, that was totally cool, and I wish that they would do more of that.
Yeah, I've seen enough circles. I'm just gonna say, I've seen enough circle rituals. Give me something different. I guess maybe get into the relationships. The Sabrina.
Okay, so the Sabrina Caliban Nick Harvey thing.
Roz.
I don't know if there's a lot of Nick Harvey shippers. I don't know if there's a lot of Sabrina Harvey shippers out there.
I know there's some Nick Harvey shippers out there if you watch like their interviews and stuff because they're super fun together.
Harvey and Caliban had some chemistry when they were fighting. I'm just saying. No, but so here's the thing about the whole true love thing. I do not mind if Harvey and Roz are not like their one true loves. If if Harvey's one true love is Sabrina, that doesn't necessarily mean that they should be together. They can be your one true love and you can be horrible for each other. And frankly, Nick and Sabrina were just on completely different wavelengths for their relationship. Together, they weren't making sense. Mm-hmm. And so when Harvey got together with Roz, they do make sense.
They complement each other.
They do really complement each other. So the whole kissing the stone and it not working was totally unnecessary for me because it literally was. I wasn't like devastated that they're not each other's one true love. I'm just like, I don't really care because you still are a good relationship together.
I don't mind the tension of like Harvey still being in love with Sabrina. Like, I don't, as long as it's sort of one-sided, or like if they touch on it a little bit, it's fine. I don't want them getting back together.
No.
Sorry, but like they've been through, I feel like as a relationship, they've been through too much trauma with his brother. Like, I don't think that's something you would easily get over.
Mm-mm.
I think it'd be easier to get over the fact that Nick had the devil in him than getting over the fact that your girlfriend lied to you and got your brother killed.
Well, also the challenges they faced haven't been fixed, right? Harvey would still be very uncomfortable with Sabrina using her powers on him, which she most likely would, because she does, like, her and Nick are very comfortable using magic on each other. So it wouldn't work for Harvey. Like, there's no way for him to get over that. Or, they could write him so that he does get over it, but they haven't. So the problems in the relationship are still there.
Yeah. And it's funny because like I'm not opposed to if this is to lead up to Caliban and Sabrina getting together, but I like Nick so much. Yeah. Like, if Nick didn't exist or if Nick was less interesting, then I'd be like, at least Caliban and Sabrina have a fun interaction. And I think that's part of it that I miss is like, at the beginning, Nick and Sabrina really worked together. They really had a fun, like, conversations and all that stuff. And now it's just
did magic shit together, which was fun.
Yeah, and then I just feel like this whole season has just been... And I get, like, there's a lot of, like, emotional turmoil to deal with, but I'm not really pleased with how they are playing it out. And it's also, again, one of those things of, like, they only have 8 episodes, and I feel like they still have too much going on, and I'm like, I feel like I need 16 episodes to really flesh out these relationships that I got so invested in the first 2 seasons.
And the thing with Caliban is, like...
He's fun.
I don't know. Either the writers are trying to make it, like, romantic with Sabrina, which is how they've been going so far, which is a little bit overkill for me after, like, season 1 Harvey... season 2, 3, Nick, and then this is, what are we season on? Whatever.
This is season 3.
Season 3, Caliban. So, like, that's a bit too much for me, like a different guy each season. Or are they doing this thing where they're making you think that he really likes her, and in fact, he's playing her in order to trick her at the end? That is also a possibility. But, so...
I'm done with the tricks, so...
Either way, I find it kind of heavy-handed and annoying whichever result happens. I like Caliban as a character. I think he's... And especially, like, in this episode, he was really fun. But I also really liked where they're kind of going with Nick and Sabrina's. So for Sabrina to light this candle thing at the end, I really did not like it because it wasn't like she had a huge emotional breakdown after their relationship. If she was like so devastated she couldn't cope and she couldn't fight these other witches and she couldn't do all these other things, which she did in this episode, then I'd be like, that makes sense because you're so emotionally broken that you can't deal with everything that you've been dealing with. But they don't show that in the show. Like, she might feel that. People can maybe think that that's what's going on, but the show doesn't give that to us, so we can't infer that.
Yeah, because they could even have just little moments of her on her own, like deep breaths or something like that, just little interactions that I feel like we could pull from. And then also, I feel like it's just another reset. I get magic is useful for resets, but I feel like the show uses them a little too much. You have the pit that... like the grave that resets death. You have
which I think spells. Is a fun one and that actually generally works.
Yeah, but combined with all these other resets.
Oh yeah, totally. That was the original reset though, and that's why I think it works.
Yeah, but I just feel that there are too many resets that happen, and I think it's just another one where magic is convenient. But it's also one thing I like about other shows is where magic has like a balance where where like if she does this, then this will happen. What are the consequences of her removing these emotions? I'm hoping that we actually get to see it, but with only 2 episodes left, I feel like I'm not going to get the fleshed out consequences.
I'm not a huge fan of that anyway, because I feel like that's a storyline that's been treaded a lot before, of the whole like removing emotions, and then you like, if we're like, let's just jump into it. Vampire Diaries, how you can remove emotions as a vampire, you can turn them off.
There's been a Buffy episode.
Happened so many times. I'm just like, I like when they captured Cersei because they needed a win, but it felt a bit lackluster. Like, I loved the scene where she actually captures her, but as a whole,
I feel that there are a lot of things happening off screen that we don't get to see. So we got to see her be captured, but it was a little lackluster once she was immediately captured. And then we saw her heal everybody, but she didn't seem to put up that much of a fight.
Yeah.
I was expecting, if there was more time, you could have her struggle a bit more, or some interaction between her and Sabrina. There was no sort of triumphant, we got you thing,
They put her in the dungeons, but to be honest, I don't care. I kind of wish that they had just cut off her hands and then just used her hands. That's what I really was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for, because all the villains are still alive. I don't need her in the dungeons. I want her dead and them using her hands. I need some people dying here, like, that are villains. I need to get rid of some of these, because there's just too many. And now Lilith is about to separate Father Blackwood and the Dark Lord, and I'm just like...
If the one person who dies is Dr. C or something ridiculous like that, I'm salty.
I don't need all these pagans, like, waiting down in the dungeons. The whole Mary Wardwell, I actually like the whole finding out they're witches and shooting them, because that's something that they were exploring with Harvey that they didn't go with as a witch hunter. But I wish that they built it up a little bit better in the previous episodes of her being devout. We see her realizing that things that Lilith did in her body. But I kind of wish that we'd seen her, like, praying and been, something's wrong with me and the devil's inside me kind of thing.
Even if
this could have been really an amazingly emotional reveal for her. But
even if it was just one time going to confession or something and seeing her in, like, the confession booth being like, Father, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I've lost 2 months. I don't know what's happened in that time. I'm concerned that my fiance is dead and I have no idea. Was I involved in it? Something.
Yeah, that would have been cool. And then she would think that maybe she was possessed the entire time.
Because she had his ring. Remember, she found Adam's ring, and so she could think, oh, was I involved somehow? Something to really build up the struggle. And again, just too many pots in one, too many things in one pot. I don't know how to phrase that,
because I really liked the execution of her, her scene, turning a witch hunter thing. Cool. But I just think they could have got there in a different way.
I enjoyed the interactions with Sabrina and Caliban. It was just, with everything happening in the show, it was just so much lighter and funner, and it brought that little bit of sass that used to be in the first seasons. I think that's what I miss. I miss the Sabrina sass, and the Zelda sass, and the Hilda happy-go-lucky. And I get that your characters have to grow, but I just... Those are the part I want them to keep the things I like.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that tension, even though it was slightly out of character, of Nick getting jealous and her being like, if you're going to be this, then don't. I don't got time for that.
I really love that,
And I did enjoy sort of Prudence's, like, backup of being like, I am happy that Roz and, not Dorcas, but is it Dorcas?
Yeah, it's Dorcas. Okay. Because Agnes is the one who's mentally crazy right now.
Yeah, and I feel like the weird sisters aren't the weird sisters until at least you have to at least have 2 of them.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that she's back and that Roz is back. I wish we had 4 more episodes versus just 2, because it makes me really nervous of how they're gonna resolve everything. If Caliban and Sabrina get together, I don't hate it out of all the possible outcomes that could happen. But it still makes me really sad about other things.
What if they don't get together, but they get arranged marriage, so they can share the Hell Throne?
Oh, I mean, especially if the Dark Lord comes back. Together.
Yeah, like, what happens when the Dark Lord comes back? Wouldn't he be able to just retake Hell? Because clearly he has all the power, because Sabrina has none, apparently, without him. Which is bullshit!
Which we've discussed in previous episodes.
Which is why I'm not bringing it up again. But, so, like, wouldn't he just be able to go down to Hell and he's like... off the throne, princes and princess,
but
has got the powers.
Yeah,
so if they get together politically, I think that could actually be interesting.
And if like a relationship grew from it or something.
Particularly because she doesn't do anything in hell. I wanted her to see reforming hell because she's like, well, we got to reform the hell we have. How do you even know what hell you have? Because you've barely been down there. You followed a blood red road and that was it. Why aren't you down there like convincing the demons to do your dirty work?
Yeah.
And fix some stuff. I don't know.
I wish this season was 2 seasons because there were so many little things that I liked. I liked the whole Caliban tension thing. I like the pagans being the evil.
Yeah.
I just wish they were 2 seasons separated so that I could enjoy them fully and they could really flesh out the characters.
Yes.
Oh, I am so happy that Robin's on their side.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so here for it. I hope nothing bad happens to him.
Yeah, and I really hope they nail these last 2 episodes.
All right, so I think that is how we feel about this episode. Frustration mixed with joy and fingers crossed hope that they pulled out, at least to the best of the ability that they can. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Did you love it? What have you enjoyed or been frustrated? Or was there anything we didn't bring up that you felt like really had a moment? And yeah, thanks for watching with us. We are excited to see you in the next episode, hopefully. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps us out. Jinxie is done with it now. We are salty.
Yeah.
So we will see you all next time. Bye. Just give me joyful witchy stuff. Make a flower crown. I don't know.
Jamie do this?
Poppers! Poppers, we're recording!
This is intro. Oh, my Red Bull's so far away.